Hey everybody, cool shirt I got on today. Got it years ago. Gentleman that was on old form that a lot of us got banned off of. Had these shirts made probably back in like 2017 or something like that. Anyhow, he's a good dude. He's still over on Instagram. I am not, for reasons I don't need to go into here. Um, has lots of good advice, but like a lot of people, just kind of burn out on lifting and the lifting scene in general. Myriad reasons why. A lot of tomfoolery in those circles. Anyhow, just want to talk to you guys about a couple things today. Um, Switch things up. Did deadlifts with conventional. You can turn around here this way. Rest my arm with something to stable his cam. Did deadlifts today, but switched things up. Didn't do trap bar. Just did straight conventional bar. Did most of the work with straps because my hands. I just again no reason to kill them for just to get reps in. Uh, I'm going to be taking some days off here, but I should be uploading some videos. Let's see, I might have some fun with doing that. But note here, right, days off are okay. You're not going to detrain or lose a ton of muscle from taking a week or two off. It's all right. Just make sure you get your sleep and eat your veggies, kind of thing. Uh, Doing the deadlifts today, conventional. It's fun to switch things up. We get used to practicing a skill. And then we start to get good at that skill, then we get stronger at that skill. I say that because we all kind of get into a rut. We're like, oh, I really like this lift, and it's good, right? We train and we build muscle that way. For example, right now I'm using close grip bench press. That's my major press motion. As everyone should know by now, I'm using trap bar deadlift as my major pull, and I use safety bar squats for my squat motion. So definitely nothing of the norm per se, but close to. But today I decided just to do regular conventional deadlifts just to humble myself, remind myself how much I suck at doing things that I haven't done in a long time. So it's been a long while, probably months at least, since I pulled anything conventional. And yeah, I sucked. Worked up to 315 for triple, then 365 for double. I thought that double went pretty well. Let me load up 405. 405 was stuck to the ground. I was not going to grind through the motion. So I'm not used to it enough. Felt weak. It can stay on the ground. So stripped the bar back down to 315 and did 6 sets of 5 there. Those sets went fine. So that tells me that strength is probably there. It's display of skill, right? I'm not getting all of my mechanics right when it goes to pull something that's a little bit heavier. And to be honest, that's okay. So that's fine. If I'm pulling 6 sets of 315 by 5 on regular deadlift, it's something. It's keeping me trained. It's helping build muscle. So that being said, that's all I really have to say today. I'm going to do my accessories now. But when you're out there doing your training, don't be afraid to mix things up. Do new stuff. Make yourself humble. Remind yourself that you're not all that great, even if you are. And and it helps you enjoy the process because it reminds you that you can keep lifts fresh, or you can cycle something in and it feels new, and it's sometimes a little bit invigorating, sometimes a little bit of a challenge, and it's good to do. With that being said, hope you guys have a great week. I'll try and keep up with videos this week because I'm going to be in and out. Nonetheless, hope you guys kick butt. Peace. All right, if you're paying attention at home there, you can see that this is a regular barbell, not my trap bar. Right now it's set up for 315, and you see that I'm not standing sumo stance. So yeah, I've been pulling conventional today with straps. Just again, my hands are fine, strength-wise. I don't need to beat them up anymore. Just doing this is something different. I switched up the warm-up a little bit. This week's going to be a little bit out of the ordinary, so decided just to take this session, use it as an intensity session, but why not switch the lift too? Just to see how things are going, prove to myself that there is carryover with trap bar on the conventional deadlift. I think that's the case. 225 by 5 is pretty easy set. Did those double overhand with no straps at all. Went pretty well. Going to pull small sets from here on out. Not bad. All right, got 365 on the bar. One thing you'll notice, the barbell is sitting right against my shins. It might be visible on camera. I have a garage. I'm in a garage, right? And almost every garage is built with a little bit of a bead to it, so water flows out of the garage if it happens to have a spill in here. So anyhow, when I do my pulls, sometimes you'll see I do sumos facing the garage door, but most of my pulls are facing this way because that seems to be most effective for me. It seems to be best to face either the upslope or the downslope. Probably bad juju to lift, perpendicular to the slope because that's just going to make your back do weird things. Anyhow, 365. Want to hit a nice easy double on this. Should be easy based on what I saw on tape for the triple up 315. So yeah, just setting up the straps here. So looking at them, these straps are pretty well worn. They're several years old. I probably need to get another set. They're Pioneer straps. They've held up quite well, but all good things come to an end. All right. Not too bad. All right. Truth in advertising for today's session. I tried to pull 405, but it did not want to go. Part of it's fatigue. I'm tired for whatever reason. I haven't been feeling well. Part of it's my right hip being a little weird, and that I'm working on, and that's kind of what those step ups, and I did some kettlebell squats on the Bosu ball today, so that's part of what that's about. And then the other part is, maybe the main part is, I'm just not used to pulling conventional. The setup is not what I'm used to. I've got less midsection than I've had before. My stance is narrower than it was. There's just stuff that's different. I don't practice this thing enough, so there's a skill effect that's in play here. I tried a couple times. It wasn't going to go, so there was no reason to keep pushing it. Therefore, I'm just going to back it off, see what feels good here back at 315. Those 2 reps at 365 were fine. But let's see how these go, and then we'll play it from here. That first rep sucked. That was better. Better still. Not bad. Make it fast. All right, let's do that. All right, based on that last set, I think I'm going to do 3 sets of 5 here at 315. Nice, even gym numbers. Things felt fine on that last set, especially once I figured out how to pull. I think my, again, display skill is lacking. Mechanics aren't where they need to be to make this an effective lift. So, or an efficient lift. It's effective, but not efficient. So, yeah, a couple more sets here. Let's see how things go. Hopefully this set's nice and clean. Not bad. So a couple of things here. Got no shirt on and more truth in advertising. Just want to see how my midsection is doing during the lifts. Not looking for abs. I just want to make sure the tension's there. Things I'm noticing. Right, I set this barbell down with a lot more velocity than I do the trap bar, and I think a lot of it is because this thing is not in the best mechanical position when it's coming down. The nasty secret about the barbell deadlift is that the weight is almost always in front of you. You know, the further you get it up, the more thickness of your body's in the way. Your thighs are obviously larger diameter than your calves. And there's way more meat on the front of your thighs than there's in front of your lower legs. So the barbell's just, it's shoved out in front of you. So when you go to set it down, you're at a bad mechanical advantage. So for me personally, I just let it almost drop. You know, G, 9.8 meters per second. So what I'm going to do on this set, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. Things been feeling okay. I would like to control the barbell more, but then also I just don't want to tweak my back for no reason other than controlling the barbell. Not bad. All right, this is set 4, 315 by 5. I'm just getting in bonus reps. Just want to basically run these out until I hit like a kind of feels like I'm tired limit. All right, I am actually feeling kind of tired. Maybe this is the last set, maybe not. Depends on what that last rep feels like. Let's just get this thing done. All right, this is set 6. I think this is going to be it. One good thing from doing these sets, I can feel some of the technique coming back. You know, I've done a ton of deadlifts, just haven't done conventional in a while. So skill is there. It's just really, 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 really rusty. Um, so anyhow, last set. I'm kind of tired. Let's get these things done. Let's make them look fast and get out of here.